Hello, everyone, and welcome to Saturday Night Live with Lady D.
Much better. I just want to make sure I have the right microphone. And it was a good thing I did. How is everybody? Welcome to the show, everybody. And happy day before March. Happy March Eve. Happy March Eve, everyone. How's everyone doing? It's good to see you all. I haven't put the show comments on. Hold on. All right. The comments are now showing up on the screen. I didn't do that. I was remiss in my duties. Hold on. Let me put the scroller on too. I forgot to do that. Goodness gracious. What? I need to get my shit together. Huh? I'm like, what's wrong with Lady D? She needs to get her shite together. Let's do that. And so we're going to do the banner. What are we going to do? The banner. There we go. We got the banner. There we go. So I know this is a little different show than we usually, hold on one moment. I just have to blow my nose for 1 minute and you didn't need to see it. Okay. So I know this show, so already we have spiritual visitors. All right. Hold on one moment. Just let me adjust my camera. The veil is very thin, so I'm sure we'll have lots of spiritual visitors. I've been doing a lot of meditating. All right, so anyway, sorry about that. I will get focused again. All right, so what I was saying is that I know this is a very different show than what you're used to. We're used to doing the week in review or like current events and viral headlines. I understand that and I get that. However, I won't be doing those type of shows anymore. And the reason is being that people do not understand the amount of time I spend all of my Saturday researching, going through my X account, bookmarking. It takes me, the thumbnails. It takes me a long time to do the thumbnails. The research is crazy. And I'm at the point now in my spiritual evolution that I just can't stomach the clown circus bullshit political circus anymore. I just can't do it. And this woman right here, this woman, Kate Sterling, I love you so much. She is my soul sister. She has cleared me so many times. I love you. I would be lost without you. I love you, Kate Sterling. You are amazing, amazingly gifted. Thank you for being here, Kate. I love you so much. You have been a godsend to me. Also, there's someone else in the chat. Hold on. Hold on. I'm going to go through the chat. There is another soul sister that I would be lost without. I love you too. Those Kate and Viviana. If it wasn't for Kate and Viviana, I don't know what I do. And Azria is sleeping because across the pond, it's like, oh yeah, it's like past 1 o'clock there. It's like almost 2 o'clock in the morning. It's 1 o'clock in the morning for sure. Yeah, it's 1 o'clock. Azria is another one. If it wasn't for them, and of course you all too, I don't know what I do, but let me tell you something. I get, it's not all glamorous and glorious and fun. Being, and where's my Tammy girl? Tammy, thank you so much for being here. You are so good. Tammy's on Troll Patrol. So if you want a FAFO, we all know if you want to fuck around and find out what happens to trolls, go ahead. Because Tammy would love having her way with you. Play whack a troll, whack a troll. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So now, in lieu of I will still be going on. Oh, and there's my soul mama. I love you, my soul mama. Mwah, mwah, mwah. I'm back. Okay, so I didn't get to do my show on Monday, which was my birthday on the 23rd with Laura because we had a fucking blizzard. Okay, I had the shittiest birthday. There was a fucking blizzard on my birthday, and I was all alone with the blizzard. And I had no electricity and internet for a little bit. And of course, it was around the time that I was supposed to tape with Laura. So then I text with Laura because I could still text a little bit. And when I texted with Laura, I said, how about we do it tomorrow? But see, I live in Massachusetts on the South Shore, and Laura lives in Maine. And the blizzard, which was totally man-made, not natural, by the way, but I digress. It was heading up her way, and she got it the next day. So we just decided to skip the week. So I'll be back with Laura on Monday. But speaking of Laura, if you did not catch, Laura did a great video. She usually doesn't do videos on the weekends, but I was texting with her today, and I watched her video she did earlier. And if you haven't caught her video today, it's the one she did today, and it's called US at War. I'll put it in the chat. It's really good. You should check it out for sure. And I will be back with her on Monday. And she also gave me an idea for a read tonight. Now, I'm not going to be going through my X account and doing politics like I do once a week. It's draining. It takes off too much of my time, and I just can't do it anymore. I spend all of my Saturdays doing research. I don't have a research assistant. It's all me. Okay, I'm not Benny Johnson. Everything's me, and people don't understand that. I know you like the thumbnails look very easy. They don't. I spend like hours on the thumbnails. I spend hours on research. I spend hours before the show even starts, doing all when I go through my X account, all the bookmarks and everything, getting ready. It's exhausting. So I'm not going to be doing that anymore. I'm going to be going back to focusing on my tarot. Now, I'm going to go on with Laura every week, and we will be doing political reads, and I will be doing I will do videos if there's like big like events, which I'm going to do a read about what's going on with the US and Iran. Of course, I have to do a read about that. It's just that I'm going to be doing videos and doing reads on big events. Okay? It's just that I'm not going to be going through my X account and going through current events every Saturday. I just can't do it anymore. It's draining, and I'm just not doing it anymore. It's too much work for very little reward. I love you all, but I can't do it. I will be on every Saturday night. All right. I will promise you, I will be doing some sort of live. It will be a reading. I'm going to be focusing more on tarot. All right. And what I'm going to be doing, and I got a download for this, and then I got a psychic reading with my friend Kate, who's Kate in the chat. She confirmed it, that what I'm going to be doing is more focusing on doing tarot readings and predictions per sign. So I'll do horoscope signs. So I'll be doing, let's say if you're a Pisces like I am, I'll be doing readings each week individually for all the Pisces, and I'll be going through all the zodiac signs. I will be doing weekly prediction readings on the different zodiac signs. I will be doing current events. Like if something happens, I'll do videos the way Laura does videos. I will do card reading videos. I'll do the card view so you can see the cards, or I'll do a combination and do the cards and you can see me. It's just that I can't keep on expending the energy of doing these. People don't understand the drainage of doing a 2.5-hour show with current events. And I'm so fucking tired of the current fucking events. I am going to be doing a reading about the war in Iran and the US. Of course I am. But all this other bullshit with the fucking Clintons, those demonic assholes, and Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson and blah, 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 blah. How the fuck does that help me or you? I feel like I'm watching I feel like I'm back in high school and we're watching Mean Girls. What the fuck? I'm tired of it. I'm tired of trying to figure out if this one's the real one, if this one's good, if this one's bad, if there's a calm, if President Trump's wearing this. I'm so fucking tired. Just wake me up when where everything's exposed and everyone knows the fucking truth. I've had it. It is exhausting. It drains me. I'm done. Okay. Now, that being said, you can ask me any question. I'm still going to be doing my psychic live. So on Friday nights, if you have a political question, I'll answer it. If you want to do a one question email reading, I'll answer it. I'm just not going to go on Saturday nights and dedicate a whole 2 hours, 3 hours on these fucking clowns because I can't. I want to puke. I want to puke. All right. Every time I see that fucking douchebag, Ilhan Omar's face, I want to fucking punch her in the neck. I want to take, what's her, Rashid Talab, that other fucking douchebag, those two demonic fucking Somali douchebags that are lucky to be in our fucking country. How dare they act that way? I want to take them and punch them both in the neck. I want to beat them until they're fucking, I want to beat them until they're black and blue, and I want to take all their money and I want to drop them right in the fucking Somali and go fuck yourself. Okay? I'm done. See how I get? This is why I can't do it anymore. See my blood? I must have a lot of fire in my chart for a Pisces because I've had it. Meanwhile, everyone I know is getting spiritually attacked. Everyone I know is struggling emotionally, physically, financially. Everything. Oh, of course, I said Omar too. She's the biggest one. Omar. I want to take Nancy Pelosi. It used to be Nancy Pelosi, but now the two women that I can't stand the most now. And this is why I need to get this out now, and you'll know why I can't do this anymore. Because you can understand, I am Irish and Italian. I am mostly Italian with a little bit of Irish in me. So I've got double fucking fire. Double fucking fire. And I'm from Boston. I'll cut a bitch, okay? I'm so fucking done with this shit. Okay? I want to take Ilhan Omar, Hillary Clinton, Nancy Pelosi, Rashida Tlaib, and what's her name? Sunny Houston, whatever her name is from The View. I want to dump them in a room, throw 10 bags of shit on them, and then kick them in the neck until they bleed. All right? I'm done with them. Yeah, that's how I feel. Cheers and schlancha. And I don't advocate violence. I don't advocate violence. But see, that's not nice. This is why I cannot do current events anymore. Look at all the violence. I start talking and I watch bits and pieces of the State of the Union. And as much as I loved watching Trump, after watching the Democrats, that stupid Green, that fucking asshole Al Green or whatever it is with the black people aren't monkeys and those two fucking demonic bitches. It's like I need a punching bag. I need one of those. What are those rec rooms? You know those rooms where you go in with and you just fucking destroy everything. I need like a demolition room. I need a punching bag or something because I get so enraged. I start swearing at the television like they can hear me. See, it's not healthy. Cheers and slaughter, and this is ice water. All right, can you imagine if I drank? I don't even drink. Can you imagine if I drank how I'd be? All right, folks. So that being said, I'll still do videos. I'll still do political videos. I will still answer. I'll still be doing some sort of tarot show. I might do, tarot shows on Saturday night where you can ask any question. That's the deal. Thank you, Denise. I know, I have no filter. Authenticity is where it's at. Yeah. I'm so real. I'm so real. And believe it or not, I had somebody that said, you're fake. All right. Okay. I've said this before and I'll say it again. You can call me a bitch. You can call me argumentative. You can call me high strung. You can call me a lot of things, but fake, that's one thing not. If anything, my authenticity gets me into a lot of trouble. Thank you so much. Check recreational axe throwing. I want to do recreational face punching. I want to take that thing off her head and put like a melon. You know that thing, whatever you call it, what is it? The thing that goes over her head. I don't know what it's called. The thing she wears on her head. Take it out and put like a melon and. Okay. See, this is a awful. See, this is supposed to be a spiritual show. I need to get back on track. I need to stop about fantasies of how we're going to beat up these politicians. Okay. All right, folks. So what we're going to do, first of all, if you are a member of my channel, you don't have to be, but for channel members, I will be doing a special prediction reading. I'll be doing a special show for you tomorrow. And as I do every month for my channel members. And if you're interested in being a channel member, just underneath the description of this show, right, actually this description of this channel, Oracle of Delphi, right next to it, there's a join button. It's $4.99 a month. You don't need to join. You don't have to. Most of my content's free. I do a monthly video for my channel members in which I do a big deep dive. It's about an hour. Sometimes I do it live, but it's usually a video because a lot of people can't. A lot of my channel members work and they can't make the lives if I don't do them on like a Saturday night. So I usually do a video and it's a long video, and I do extended readings for the month. I'll do it like at the beginning of the month or at the end of the month before, and I'll do predictions for the following month. And I do love and romance, career and life's purpose and money. And I do extended readings for you all. Okay. So I look for the thumbnail if you are a channel member. Now, oh my God, Melissa Harper, thank you so much. That is so sweet of you. Thank you, Melissa Harper. Oh my goodness, thank you so much. That's very sweet of you. Mwah, mwah, sending so much love. That's very, very sweet of you, Melissa. Thank you so much. All right, so I know, Melissa. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say. That's very sweet of you. Very, very sweet of you. Okay, so folks, what I'm going to do is the way I'm going to do it tonight is that I'm going to do reading about what's going on with the United States, obviously with Iran, and what we can expect since tomorrow is March 1st. So I'll do a deep dive on what we can expect between Iran and the U.S., what's going on with this world war. It seems to be war. I'll do a deep dive on that. Then I'll do a collective reading as to what we can expect with the war. And then what I'll do is that I'll break it down to, I don't know, maybe I'll do like air signs, water signs, I'll break it down somehow to make it a little thing. And we're going to just do collective readings. Now, if you do have a specific question regarding public, if you do have a specific question regarding nothing personal. If you have personal questions, I will be doing a psychic live this Friday, or you can do a 1-question email reading, something like that. So no personal questions. However, if you do have a question regarding global affairs or public, what do you call it? Current events or anything like that, if you do a super chat, I will answer that. And, Melissa, since you donated so much, if you have a question, any type of current events question regarding March for the collective, I'd be gladly answer that. Just put it on all caps in the chat. All right, now. Oh, I forgot. Also, folks, I was going to say, as always, folks, if... I'm going to share my screen. My website is still in process of being worked on. So if anyone is interested in purchasing any of my readings, I do 30-minute, 1-hour readings, and I also do email readings. You just go underneath the description of this show. You just click on the link, and then you go to the shop section, right? And you go to my Buy Me a Coffee, and here's all my readings. I do past life, many email readings, 1-question email readings. You ask me a question and I'll answer it in detail. And I'll give you a general reading regarding the topic. And anytime you buy an email reading with me, you get it within 3 business days. And also you get a recording and you get a text file. I also do 1-hour phone tarot readings, 30-minute tarot readings via phone. And I also do 1-hour soul therapy sessions. Those are spiritual counseling via phone. In the description of this show is my Sirona. If anyone wants to buy my skin, the skin products I use, anything like that, my ex, everything to get in touch with me is in the description of the show. I have to sell my wares. All right, folks. Now let's get to the nitty gritty. Now, here we go. So, what is going on tonight? We have a planetary alignment. So, let's go over what's going on celestial wise. So this is a big night tonight. And one of the people that I follow is Vivid Earth by Anina. Okay. I'm going to share my screen and we're going to go over what's going on planetary wise this evening. Okay, so here we go. Okay, so planetary parade and lunar eclipse. Okay, this is Sunday, March 1st, tomorrow. Tonight, 6 planets will appear together in our skies, a rare and visually beautiful alignment that reminds us that we are part of something far larger than our daily concerns. Multiple archetypal energies lining up in one direction, a temporary concentration of focus in the heavens. As above, so below. We gather. Okay, so tomorrow she's having a gathering, okay? But here's the planetary alignments. Picture of it, beautiful. Let me see, actually, I want to see if I can get a picture of, sorry, folks. I should have done this beforehand, but I thought there was going to be a little more info in that. Let me get a visual. I just want to get a visual tomorrow of the planetary alignment. All right, here we go. Beautiful. All right, I'm going to share my screen. We're going to talk a little bit about what's going on astrologically. Okay, so you can see my screen. Let's see if I can make this. Can I make this a little bigger? Yeah, here we go. So you can catch Mars, Uranus, Venus, Jupiter, and Mercury aligned with the waxing crescent moon just after sunset on March 28th. All right, no, we don't want March 28th. What's happening tomorrow? Sorry, I want to know what's happening tomorrow. Hold on a minute. Hold on a minute. I want a picture of the planetary alignment tonight. Hold on. Here we go. Planetary parade. Here we go. All right, here we go. I'll share my screen with you and we're going to talk about it here. I found it. I found it. Sorry, folks. All right, here we go. Sorry, if I'm glitching a little, I don't know why. I don't know why I'm glitching. All right, so we go. A rare celestial occasion will light up the Saturday evening skyline, featuring a bright 6-planet parade and a special planetary alignment. Mercury, Venus, Neptune, Saturn, Uranus, and Jupiter will appear in the lineup on the horizon shortly after sunset tonight, which is Saturday, February 28th. Four of the 6 planets will be visible to the unaided eye, while the other two will require some optical assistance. Let's see. Does it give a little visual? No. Okay. I wish I can get rid of that, but it won't let me. Oh, it will. Good. Okay, here we go. A planetary alignment is an astronomical event that occurs when several planets are positioned together closely on one side of the sun at the same time. This can happen a few times a year. Yada, yada, yada. Let's get to what it means. Blah, blah, blah. Blah, blah, blah. All right. That's all it's giving me. I wanted to find out a little more about it because I'm not into astrology, but you want to know what? Let's just do a tarot. What I'm going to do is that I'm not an astrologer or an astronomer, so I don't know what's going to go on in that, but let's just do a tarot spread in regards to what's going to happen with this planetary alignment this week. Then we'll do something about the war. Laura sent me a good, I was texting with Laura and she sent me a good question to ask. All right, we'll do that. And then we'll do what we can expect. We'll do prediction readings for March. All right. Sound like a plan? That's the plan, Stan. Whether you like it or not, that's the way it is. Maybe I should do, hear it. Hold on. I'd like to get visuals though. Let me see if I can find. Hold on one moment. Planetary align. Here we go. Ooh, we even have all right, here we go. We have a little audio file too. All right, so on February 28, 2028, on February 28th, a rare alignment will make Jupiter, Mars, Saturn, Venus, Mercury, and Neptune visible in a line at the same time. This planetary parade won't happen again for decades. And here's a little visual of it. What else do we have? Very pretty. Very, very nice. Okay. This is what I wanted for a visual. So let's do this. Let's do a little, I can't talk tonight. So let's do a little spread as to what we can expect with this planetary alignment this week. All right, folks. And then we'll get into the nitty gritty with the war with Iran. Khomeini is dead. The United States and Israel attacked and did an attack over on Iran. They dropped missiles and they killed the Ayatollah Khomeini, whatever his name is, the supreme leader, the supreme asshole of Iran. He's the supreme asshole. Supreme leader. Okay. So here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua. What can the collective expect this week in regards to the planetary alignment that is happening tonight, that will be visible tonight, that will start and go through tomorrow, which is called the Planetary Parade? Anything and everything that the collective watching now or in the replay should and need would want to know. What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ? Oh, that's right. Mercury is in retrograde, folks, until the 28th of March. So if you can put off signing contracts and doing anything legal and paperwork and anything communication-wise, you know how everything is with Mercury when it's in retrograde. Mercury in retrograde is a fucking bitch. Hold on 1 second. Mercury in retrograde is a bitch. I'm going to put that over there. All right, here we go. So this is what we can expect this week with the planetary alignment parade that's happening tonight. And as soon as I'm done with this show, I'm going to go out and look tonight. Ooh, 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 ooh. Wow. All right. Wow. All right. So what I'm getting collectively, all right, we got the Page of Cups and the Three of Wands. So right off the bat, I'm getting that this week collectively, there's going to be many, many surprises, many, many things that we're not expecting, that we were expecting that were going to happen in the future, but they're going to be announced now. Because the Three of Wands is reaping the awards of things that were done in the past. So I'm getting that things that we have done personally, all the work that we've done. And I'm getting, more importantly, let me get rid of this so you can, hold on one second, do this. Okay. So what I'm getting is that we've done our spiritual work. We've done our emotional work. We've meditated. We've done our work to get to where we are in our personal spiritual evolution. So I'm getting, there's a lot of people that think that their spiritual upgrades and their psychic abilities and wonders, what did they say? Miracles, signs, and wonders are something that's going to happen in the future. What I'm getting is that this planetary alignment is going to catapult our spiritual evolution and catapult our spiritual and metaphysical gifts. So there's going to be lots of surprises. I can't talk. See, Mercury retrograde. I'm making up my own language. So what's going to happen is that we're going to be surprised with things that are going to manifest, with abilities that we thought weren't going to happen until way in the future. So there's going to be lots of pleasant surprises. Okay, lots of pleasant surprises. We're going to start to see the fruition. We're going of plans that were made. We've laid the groundwork in our lives, in our personal lives, and in our professional lives, and in our spiritual lives. So it's like we're going to get pleasant surprises, and we're going to see the fruits of all the groundwork that we have laid down in all aspects in our life, but I'm getting specifically spiritual. There's something with this alignment that I'm getting, it almost like it's opening up the veil. We all know that the veil is very, very thin, but I'm getting that it's like opening up the veil to the point that it's non-existing. And it's also going to help lift the fog of like the sheeples. Okay. Now, we also got the Hanged Man and the Six of Cups. So this means with this planetary shift, I'm getting the sheeples, okay? And I hate to use the sheeples, but those that are not asleep, those that I will say they are a little behind in the time. They're kind of immature in their spiritual evolution. I'm getting that they're going to see everything from a divine perspective. They're going to start to see what we see. It's like all of a sudden they've been held in this stasis. They've been held in this like MK Ultra, like this fog. And it's almost like this planetary alignment. Excuse me. Hold on one second. Sorry about that. So I'm getting, it's almost like the spiritual fog is going to be lifted. And it's like all of a sudden they're going to get access to the codes that we all, as star seeds and light warriors and people that are awakened ahead of time, the people that watch shows like this, what's going to happen is that they're going to start to see things in our perspective. It's like they have been immature. They've been immature, like spiritually immature. And it's like all of a sudden they're going to catch up. It's like they have been held up in their spiritual evolution because of there's been all kinds of energies and spiritual technology and all kinds of disgusting black goo and all kinds of things that have surrounded our atmosphere and our planet and the matrix that has been keeping the masses asleep. And so it's like all of a sudden the immature sleepers, the spiritual quote unquote children, because I hate to use epithets and put them down, but they are asleep. And a lot of them don't want to wake up, but they're going to start to see things in a divine perspective. They're going to start to see things not so in 3D. All right. They're going to start to wake up. And this is after a long time. All right. This is amazing. Really, really amazing. All right. And the 7 of Cups means that and they're not just going to wake up in one facet in their lives. They're going to start to see things that they didn't see. It's almost like that. I'm getting, it's almost like a mass MK Ultra is going to be lifted. Okay. And many of the illusions in many facets of their lives they're going to be able to see through this. This is absolutely amazing. I'm going to pick some more. 10 of Cups. Yep. It's almost like it's written. It's like the 10 of Cups is the family card. It's all about completion, happiness, harmony, love, abundance. It's almost like the cycle is completed. This planetary alignment, and I believe, now you can correct me if I'm wrong, but what I've been hearing is that this planetary alignment hasn't happened in like 6,000 years, and it's not going to happen for a really, really long time. So it's like this is the upgrade that humanity as a family needs. This is really going to catapult people like us to the next level in our spiritual evolution, but especially the normies, the people that are not in the know. Now, folks, it's not going to be pretty for a lot of people too, because we have the Epstein files when we have a lot of things, but you know what? They need to wake up. All right. Now, we also got the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is the wish come true and happiness and contentment card. So this is going to fulfill our dreams and make us very, very happy. I'm getting that a lot. This planetary alignment is spiritually and energetically going to set the tone, pave the way for disclosure and exposure. I'm getting that this had to happen, and God is great because everything is lining up. The planets literally are lining up. You know that expression, everything is lining up. They got this. They got that expression for moments like this, for, I will say, planetary alignments, for moments in time such as this, for planetary alignments. And here we are tonight having a planetary alignment. So everything is aligning. The planets, energetically, the energy that God is foisting upon this earth and shining upon this earth, the spiritual upgrades, all of the energetic work and frequency work that the Galactic Federation of Worlds and the Alliance are working on. There's so much that is happening. And it's like everything had to come together. Now, if this planetary alignment didn't happen, the masses couldn't wake up. They'd still be in this, I'm getting like an energetic fog. There's this black goo that the Alliance and people are working on that is surrounding our galaxy, right? Specifically surrounding our world. And it's like, it's what it is. It's half energetic and half technology. And this is the black goo that's kind of like, it's the last thing that they have upon us. So once that's cleared, and now that we have this planetary alignment, watch out, folks. Dreams come true. Happiness. We're going to be singing and dancing in the street. This is wishes fulfilled and dreams come true. Mass disclosure. Everyone's going to wake up. It's like all of a sudden, your family members and those friends, when you try to explain to them what's happening, they were like, oh, you're crazy. Oh, come on. That's a conspiracy theory. Oh, you need to seek help. And they looked at you and you were like, cuckoo, cuckoo. Well, not anymore. They're actually going to believe you. They're actually going to come to you and say, I'm sorry. What do you know? Well, tell me what you know. They're going to ask questions. It's going to be absolutely. Did you see that the strike? Oh, wow, Laura. I know. Laura's in the chat. Hey, Laura. Just got here, Lady D. Did you see that the strike occurred on 9/11 by the Islamic calendar? Wow. Yes, very fitting. Hallelujah. Woo! I mentioned you earlier, Laura, and I told people to go and watch your video that you did earlier. It was epic, and I also put it in the chat. But since you're here, Laura, I didn't read your question yet regarding the war, but I will. But folks, according to that spread, the planetary alignment, the planetary parade that starts tonight, but technically doesn't go into effect until midnight tonight, I got to tell you something. It seems to me from that read that this is the beginning of the end of the old world. Everyone that I've talked to, I had a conversation with Scott from TruthStream, Scott and Joe from TruthStream. I talked to him at length this week. Everyone I talked to, all my psychic friends, everyone says that they feel they're getting intuitively that this is almost over. We're coming to the end of this movie. Right now, we're at the climax. Right now is the time when you have to pee, but you don't want to go pee because you don't want to miss a thing. You're like, oh, why did I drink that 24-ounce Coke right now? I have to pee, but I can't. I don't want to pee because I don't want to miss a thing. That's where we are. That's exactly where we are. All right, Laura, since you're here, perfect timing as usual. I didn't read your suggestion yet. Laura gave me this epic suggestion for a reading. Now, after you're done watching this show tonight, if you haven't watched Laura's video, go watch it on Laura's View and Tarot too. And I put it in the chat too. I put the link in the chat. Hold on, just I gotta freshen I have chapped lips. Hold on. Sorry, too much talking. Too much yapping. Okay, so this is Laura's question. And we're going to do it. Here we go. So Laura asked, if I could talk. Alternative media speculation is that once there's peace in the region, Israel loses their "we're just defending ourselves against our enemy's" excuse. Saved for last can begin. So let's ask if this is true or not, okay? So the question is, alternative media speculation is that once there's peace in the region, Israel loses their "we're just defending our self-defense against their enemies" excuse. And then Israel is saved for last can begin. Is this true? Let's do a read on it. Let's do this. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, is what I just read, that alternative media speculation is once there's peace in the region of Israel, that Israel now loses their "we're just defending ourselves against our enemies" excuse. And now that Israel is saved for last can begin. Is this true? Is this true, Lord God? Yes or no? And anything else that will bring clarity and understanding to this question. What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ? So in other words, we're asking, are we in the Israel is saved for last phase? Basically, the brunt of the crux of the question, the meat of the question is, are we in the Israel is saved for last phase? What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ? Wheel of Fortune, first card. I think we are. I'm going to do I'm going to do 7 of Cups. Yes, there's a lot going on, a lot more than meets the eye. The Strength card, I think so, with all these major arcanas. Yes, it's looking that way. I think I'm going to do a Kachina knife. All right. We're going to do the Kachina knife. The Judgment card, I think, yeah. Okay, folks. What do you think, Laura? I've picked 4 cards, 3 major arcanas. It's looking that way. It's looking that way. Oh my God. Oh my God. Judgment is right in the center. The Knight of Wands, quick action, movement, absolutely, with passion. 6 of Wands, public victory, success. 3 of Pentacles, harmony and agreement and working on it. Holy shit. All right, let's just unpack this now, okay? So the first card I picked was the Wheel card, all right? But let's do the recent past. The recent past is the Strength card, which means that we're in the thick of it. This is victory and success. And this means we have a very strong position. And this is all about taming the lying. So basically, we got them. It means that in the past, we've already tamed the lion. It means that we've already won. Okay, we already won, meaning that we've tamed the lion. And it means that we're already successful. It is written. Not only are we in a strong position, but this is passion. This is victory. This is a very successful card. All right. Strong position. Right in the center, we got the Judgment card. The Judgment card is a mass awakening. It's a huge, huge change. End of one regime, beginning of a new. In other words, we're at a crossroads too. The Judgment card is all about being at a crossroads, okay? Saying, I know what I want to do. I know where I want to get to, and then going for it. Being like, okay, it's shit or get off the pot time. Nothing can stop what is coming card, literally. It's a huge wake-up call, all right? It's also huge, huge change. And it's also the Judgment card. It's like all the baddies, all of the evil ones. This is the start of their judgment. They're not only going to get their divine judgment, but the world is going to judge them. The truth is going to come out. And this is happening now. Boo, 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 boo. Wake up call, judgment. All right. We also got the Wheel of Fortune. This is what it looks like here. Okay. We have the Wheel of Fortune right here that's happening now. Massive change. So, folks, we didn't get an ace, but we got enough major arcanas and heavy-hitting major arcanas to say that, yes, folks, major, this is literally the you can't stop what's coming card. This is karma. It's written. Sudden change of events, okay? This wasn't really pre-planned, but they decided this very, very, and I also got from Laura's reading, too, that she did earlier. I got with Laura's reading, too, that this is something that they didn't necessarily plan, but they decided it like last minute, all right? Because I'm getting that they had many, many different plans, but they decided this because this one strike gives them, it's almost like, I hate to use the term, like one action had kind of hit many, many different targets. It's like this one strike kind of hit them in many, many different areas. And it got a lot of different goals and things accomplished for the Alliance. All right. In the near future, Knight of Wands. This is a heavy-duty military card. This is quick movement. This is passionate movement. This is balls to the wall. You're not thinking. You're just aggressive, swift action, movement. Okay? So, yes. Victory, public victory and success, military card. And the last card is the 3 of Pentacles, meaning that Trump and the Alliance and the people that are working to get rid of Iran and the deep state in Iran, they're the best of the best, the creme de la creme, cream of the crop. All right. And that means that they're all working together, that Israel and the U.S. are working together in harmony. So, folks, yes, we asked, and this is a question from Laura, who's in the chat. is what's going around on alternative media, the speculation that once there's peace in the region of Israel, that they lose their get out of free card, by meaning that they always say, oh, we're just defending ourselves against our enemies. Now that this happens and there's peace, well, let's start the Israel is saved for last. And yes, folks, we got that. It's already happened. We got the strength card. Now, we didn't get an ace, but we got enough cards to indicate major movement. This is taming the lion, taming the deep state. They're strong. They're going to win. Strength. We got, this is the wheel, which is equivalent to the wheel of fortune. Sudden action. You can't stop what's coming. This is karma. This is swift action, sudden change of events. The judgment card right in the center. This is a wake-up call to the world. A huge wake-up call. The alliance is in charge and in control, and the deep state is done. This is also coming to a crossroads and saying, that's it. We know what we want, and we're going for it. Balls to the wall. Change. Sudden change. Because this strike, it hits multiple goals, and it hits them in multiple areas. This is like, this strike helps the deep state in many different ways. All right. We also got the Knight of Wands, which is quick, decisive action. It's a military card, successful card. Six of Wands, public success and victory, victorious card. And the Three of Pentacles, it's all harmony and agreement. They got the best of the best on it, on the team. And I'm getting that many, I'm getting too. And this is something that Laura got too, is that there are not just worldly, we have otherworldly beings. We have the secret space. We have the Galactic Federation of Worlds. We have, let's say, off-worlders that are working together with our military to make sure that this goes down perfectly without a hitch. So the deep state doesn't have the galactics working for us. We do. We have otherworldly fifth, sixth, and seventh dimensional beings that are working together with the Galactic Federation of Worlds, with the secret military, and it's done. It is done. So there you go, Laura. This is epic, epic, epic. Literally, you cannot stop what's coming. Oh my goodness, I love it. I love it. I love it. All right, folks. Wow, that's hard to come back from that reading. Oh, holy shit. Holy shit. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Let's see. Oh, Betty. Hi, Betty. Oh, you're so sweet. Thank you for the coffees, Miss Betty. All right, folks. Bye, Laura. Thank you for tuning in. Love you, Laura. All right, folks, if you didn't catch Laura's video that she did earlier, and Laura's You and Tarot too, make sure you check it out after this. All right, folks, now let's start the tarot reading. All right, first of all, let's do what can we expect. We did the war, but what can we expect globally in March? All right, let's do a collective reading on global affairs, like geopolitical, what do they call it? What do they call it? Not just a geopolitical, but also exopolitical when it comes to disclosure. Let's just do what we can expect in March, and then we'll get into other aspects. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua. Globally, what can we expect energetically? Those that are for humanity and on Team God, those that are awake, that are watching channels like mine and Laura's, what can they expect? What can we expect in the month of March 2026? Anything and everything that will bring clarity and understanding to this question. What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ? Folks, please don't forget to hit the like button and share and subscribe. Thank you so, so much. Okay. So, Two of Swords, right off the bat, there's a lot that's going to go on that we're not going to be aware of. A lot of things are going to go on behind the scenes that we're not going to be aware of. All right. Oh, yeah. But don't worry. We're in a very, very strong position. Light is going to win. Light wins. We already won. We've already tamed the lion. We've already tamed the dragon. The dark, the really bad. You know that verse in the Bible says that we do not wrestle with flesh and blood, but we wrestle with dark principalities, something like dark principalities and evil, the biggest, the darkest, the evil. I'm getting that the really, really bad, the head honchos, the darkest of the principalities, the demons that were like the head honchos, they're pretty much gone. They're gone. I'm getting that the earth is so high vibrational now that they are not allowed to stay. So I'm getting that there are a lot of, let's say, low-level demons and demonic minions that are running around with like chickens with their heads cut off, not knowing what to do. And that's what's going on now. All right. Yep. I'm getting that the worst is behind us. Okay. I'm getting that the worst of the worst is behind us now. Globally, we're going to see deaths. We're going to see a lot of destruction. We're going to see wars. We're going to see a lot of uprising. We're going to see a lot of violence. And it's awful. What happened today is awful because that people died. People lost their homes, their businesses. There was a lot of destruction and violence and death today. And it's awful what happened to those poor people. But what I'm getting is that for people like us in the collective, the worst is behind us. It's going to get easier and better for us. Okay? We have to make the decision, though, to choose the light. Okay? This is also the card of having to make a tough decision. So it means that there's going to be a lot of opportunities for us to be distracted. Looky here, this and that. And, it's good to know what's going on. All right? It's good to be up and to be know what's going on and to be up with your current affairs. But you don't have to know every little thing. You don't have to know every little scoop. All right? You don't have to know everything. You'll know what you need to know. Okay? 3 of Cups. We're going to be in the month of March. The collective, we're going to be celebrating for humanity. All right. We're going to be celebrating. This reading is for the collective, the people that are awake. All right. As a collective, the people that watch my channel all around the world that are awake, because I have people that watch, I have viewers and channel members and subscribers all around the world. So this is for all the collective people that watch my channel. In March, we're going to be celebrating. We got the 3 of Cups. So there's going to be good news. People are going to be celebrating. People are going to be getting together. I'm also getting to, because of the mass disclosures, the Epstein files and the exposures, there's going to be lots of reunions. There's going to be a lot of, you're going to hear from people that you haven't heard from for a long time, because they're waking up. You're going to hear from people that you thought you never were going to hear from again because you've had a falling out, or they thought you were crazy, or you didn't, they were woke, or they were sleepers and they didn't know what was going on. So there's going to be lots of harmony, lots of happiness, lots of joy, lots of celebration, lots of partying, lots of happiness and joy, which I don't know about you. I haven't had that in a long time. Lots of gatherings too. A lot of the people, the star seeds, the awakened ones, the light warriors, the light workers, whatever label you want to give yourself, those that are on Team God and are awakened are for humanity. Us star seeds, we are, it's like we've been hermited and we've been isolated, and we're going to start to come out of our shells and actually start meeting up and talking to people of like mind. It's going to be beautiful. All right. And towards the end of the month, we're going to be moving in a new direction. We got the Fool card. This is a major arcana. So in the month of March, we're going to have a lot of beginnings. It looks like from this reading in the collective, there's going to be lots of people that are going to leave their past behind, leave their old selves behind, leave their old situations behind, and there's going to be a fresh new start because we got the Fool card. The Fool card is a major arcana. It's all about flying by the seat of your pants, not making plans. It's just being reckless, just going with the flow. It's embracing the new. It is having a whole new unknown direction. So the best way to navigate the energies of March is to embrace the new. Let go of the old. Don't be afraid to let go of the past. Don't be afraid to let go of people, of places, of things. I know that there's comfort in what we know, but we can't be comfortable. We have to be willing to go out of our comfort zone and to suffer a little bit, go through a little bit of short-term pain and discomfort for long-term gain, because March is going to push us in a new direction. I'm really getting that by the end of March, beginning of April. Now take timing with a grain of salt, because the tarot and any type of psychic predictions, all right, the timing is fluid, but this is the month where we really start to begin to see the ending of our own lives and the beginning of our new lives. We're going to start to see in our physical world fruition. Our new lives are coming into fruition. There's going to be a lot of new beginnings, and I'm getting in our personal lives and globally. All right. Beautiful, beautiful card. We also got the Six of Swords. So this means that a lot of the bad times, all the struggles, all the things that we were unsure about, all the confusion is behind us. The Six of Swords is clear skies ahead. This means that like I said, the bad times, the tough times are behind us. Now, it doesn't mean that there's not going to be any more struggles or conflicts or tough times. But what I'm saying is that the really bad times, the really, really hard times and the struggles are behind us. This means better times are ahead, sunnier times ahead. The turbulence, the confusion, the bad times, the turbulent times, your shit luck is behind you. This is all about movement, moving in the direction of your dreams. Better times ahead. The confusion, the darkness, the struggles, the turmoil. It's like all of that shit, all of the muck and mire that we've been going through, especially the last few years, is in the back. It's like, is behind us. It's all behind us. Clearer, better times ahead, sunnier times ahead. Yep, and the Ten of Swords, it's all about letting go. The world as we know it, things are going to end. The struggles, the destruction, the bad times, we're going to start to see the absolute end of the deep state. The beginning of the end of the deep state. This is the deep state. They're going to be betrayed. The hunters have become the hunted. They're going to be backstabbed. You're going to see a lot of people go down, arrests. People are going to step down from their positions. They're going to be deaths, unalive. They're going to be suicides. People are going to be dropping dead. It's on, folks. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. And I don't know about you, but I'm excited. Hallelujah. Praise the Lord. Hallelujah. Oh, wow. What a great, great reading. I love it. Oh, here we go. Laura, I love you. Laura sent me, for we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Ephesians 6:12. Thank you, Laura. She's probably not watching anymore, but this is the passage I was looking for. So in the Bible where it says, for we wrestle, this is Ephesians 6:12. For we wrestle not against flesh and blood, but against principalities, against powers, against the rulers of the darkness of this world, against spiritual wickedness in high places. Yes, folks, these principalities, these spiritual wickedness, the head honchos, I'm talking about the main demons that were still on this world, the head honchos, they're done. Okay, they're done. And it's basically just the minions left. Just the minions. Unbelievable. I love it. I love it. I love it. Woohoo, folks. This is great, great, great. I love it. All right. Now, let's do some readings. All right. Now, let's do one last current event reading, and then we're going to do about I just want to know, I want my one last reading of tonight about news and that stuff, because I don't want to focus on that. I want to do more other readings. Let's ask if, let's see if this will all be over by July, because everyone was talking about how this is the 200th, July 4th will be the 250th anniversary of the United States of America. And Trump is saying this is the golden age. And you think about it, it's March, so we have April, May, June. So if we have about 4 months to kind of clear everything. So everything kind of happens. Think about it. It's like the money system, the exposure, disclosure, everything has to go down by July 4th. So let's ask if all of this, if like all the shit's going to hit the fan and everything's going to happen, like exposure, disclosure, everything. And we're going to see like basically a lot of the deep state done by July 4th, especially here in the US. And then I'll get to doing more personal reading, not personal readings, but I'll do more readings for the collective and not so much for the current events and headline news. Okay. And I'm going to use my gold cards. Laura has the same cards. Since we're talking about Trump, we're going to use the gold cards. So here we go. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, the Christ. Holy Spirit, since this July 4th, 2026, is going to be the 250th anniversary of the birth of our country, and for the first time, it will actually be free and sovereign and dedicated to you and not under the royal crown control. Will all of the disclosure, will the deep state be cleared out? Will all the exposures and disclosure and everything, all the dominoes fall for the deep state, and will everything happen so that, and be cleared out, and we have our money and all the truth will come out so that by July 4th, 2026, so that we can celebrate and have the most epic July 4th celebration for the United States of America ever. All right, yes or no? And anything else that would bring clarity and understanding to this question that we should, need, or would want to know. What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ? You guys are too much in the chat. I love you guys in the chat. Oh, they're so glary. My cards are so glary. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Wow. All right, folks. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Okay. So we got the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands means that right now we're in the fight of our lives for the United States. And it also means that we're in a very, very good position and that the alliance and Trump, that they're in the higher ground. All right. So they're fighting. We got the Eight of Cups right in the center, which means that we are walking away from the corporation of the United States of America. We are walking away from what it used to be. We are walking away from the royal, from the deep state, and this is all happening behind the scenes. Okay. So what I'm getting right in the center here, we got the Seven of Wands, which means that right now there is a huge war going on behind the scenes. I know that how I say it, I know it seems like everything's happening in the forefront, but we know that there's a lot going on. So it means that right now the secret war is happening. Now, in the near future, we got the Page of Cups. So this means that there is a pleasant surprise. We also got the Emperor, which is my Trump card. So that's a huge nod to Trump. And this is the deep state. This is the end of the deep state. So, folks, and we also got the Six of Wands, the King of Wands, and the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of military cards and a lot of big, big people in charge. Okay, so this means that the powers that be, okay, the head honchos of the deep state in our government, they're going to be victorious. There is going to be a celebration. Trump is large and in charge. There is going to be victory, and we are going to be celebrating. Now, I'm getting there's some kind of surprise that people are not expecting that's also going to happen on July 4th. I almost think that this surprise could be, okay, listen, I'm getting they could roll out JFK Jr., okay? There is a big surprise that they want to roll out on July 4th. And I'm getting it could be that they're going to roll out JFK Jr. All right. That's my intuition. That's what I'm getting. All right. So we asked, since it is the 250th anniversary of the United States, and since this July 4th, Trump says is going to be the start of the golden age, we asked, is everything going to, is the shit going to hit the fan, and is everything going to transpire? And are we going to have the best celebration, the best July 4th ever? For the first time, really being, this will actually be the first July 4th that we're actually sovereign and free. Okay? I got Seven of Wands, that the United States has the upper hand and they've got everything in control. The White Hat Alliance, Trump and the White Hats, they have the higher ground. They are defending our country and they are going to win. We got the Eight of Cups, meaning that the United States is going from a corporation that was basically owned by the deep state, the crown, and there is an operation and there's a secret operation going underneath. This is the sadness, the depression. This is what the United States currently is. We're sad. We're depressed. All right. All these dark, disgusting things have been happening. Our government is dark and deep, and everything is happening underneath, behind the scenes, the moon. But this is saying that in the near future, we got the Page of Cups, meaning that in the near future, there is a pleasant surprise. We got the Page of Cups in the near future. So this means that something big, a big surprise is coming out. This is also happiness. This is going to be a lot of things that are going to be handed to us. And I'm getting there's going to be a lot of disclosures and things that are going to make us happy. But there's some kind of big surprise on July 4th. All right. So I do think that if things go as planned, they might roll out JFK Jr. They might. I can't promise anything, but there's some kind of happiness and big surprise coming. And I think that's that. Now, we also got the Six of Wands, which is a public celebration and public victory for Trump. There's my Trump card. All right. We also got many military cards. And we got the Three of Swords, and this is the deep state. So, folks, I'm getting that absolutely, especially with the Six of Wands, the Page of Cups, and the Emperor, that we absolutely are going to have the best 4th of July. Big surprises, big reveals. I'm getting gifts, lots of great news for the American people. We are going to celebrate. This is success and victory, and this is a public success and victory for Trump and the White Hats in the United States. And the Emperor is not only my trump card because this is authority. This is authority. I'm getting that this is also my God card too. So in other words, it's like God won. God's people won. The alliance team God won. So yes, folks, it looks like according to these readings, and this is the people that are in charge, there's a lot of good people in charge. So it looks like, folks, that this July 4th is going to be a most epic July 4th ever for the United States of America. We are going to start the golden age. We are putting the deep state control in the past. We are going to be free and sovereign, and this is going to be the most epic July 4th ever. Woo! I love it. I love it. I love it. You can't beat that with a stick. I love it. Did I drop anything? How you doing, folks? Are you still out there? I love it. I love it. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I'm just looking at the chat. Just looking at the chat. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. All right, folks. Now, let's do the way, okay, this is how I'm going to be able to do it. I can't do all the 12 different zodiac signs. So what I'll do is, let's just do, how am I going to do this? Let's do water signs first for March. I'll do a spread for water signs. I'll do a spread for air signs. I'll do a spread for air signs. And then I'll do, what is it? Air, water, earth, air, and what is it? Let me see. Water, earth, air, and fire. All right, that's it. Water, earth, air, and fire. All right, so let's do it. And I'm going to, okay, so first we're going to start off with water signs. Okay, water signs. So if you're a water sign, okay, so let's do. So I'm a Pisces, I'm a water sign. So the water signs are Cancer. Let me see all the water signs. So this will be a reading for Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. So this is Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces. Here we go. Here we go. Actually, do I want, yeah, I'm going to use these cards. Here we go. So this is a general reading for all the water signs, what they can expect for March 2026. All right. Now, if you want a more detailed reading, you can go to my Buy Me a Coffee page and order a reading. But this is for a collective. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ, can I get a general reading for all the water signs, all the Cancer, Scorpios, and Pisces that are watching now or in the replay, as to what they can expect in the month of March 2026. What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua? Wow, beautiful. I'm just going to do quick 5 cards. Okay, so my water signs, lots of celebrations, lots of happiness and celebrations, getting together with people, joy and happiness, harmony and agreement. You're going to be in a good mood this month. If you've been isolating, you're going to start to come out of your shell, and you're going to meet new people, new like-minded people, people that are on the same level as you, spiritually, psychically, metaphysically, spiritually. You're going to meet your soul family. I'm getting there's a lots of, after like being a lot of friction and tension, I'm getting there's like lots of happiness and joy, lots of wonderment, really good times ahead. You got this, we got the strength card, so that means that we're going to be in a very strong position in our minds, in our bodies, in our soul. I'm also getting to that after going from kind of being very outspoken and assertive and aggressive, which you know me, I'm very outspoken and aggressive. I don't hold back any punches. I'm getting that in the month of March, we're going to be more laid back. We're going to really pick our battles, and we're going to, you know, that saying, you get more bees with honey than with vinegar. I'm getting that we're not going to be so confrontational and assertive. We're just going to sit back, and if people piss us off, okay, whatever. We're going to ignore a lot of things and let a lot of things just, we're going to brush a lot of things off and just let things roll past us, and just, we're just going to let a lot of things roll past us and not give a shit. All right. Because we're going to be very strong. We're going to be very resilient. And it's almost like that tug of war between the ego and the higher self. It's like the ego is just going to finally just give up and say, you know what? I'm done. I'll be around when you need me. If, you know, if there's a lion running at you or chasing you, or if somebody is coming at you and you need me, I'll be there. But until then, the higher self can take over. All right. It's really coming into our own. Now, the Eight of Swords. Now, with water signs and mea culpa, we're very, very emotional, very, very sensitive. Everything is about emotion, water, sensitivity, emotions. So we are still going to have to make sure that we stop the ruminating, because water signs are very, very emotional. We feel more than the average person. And anyone that's watching this show, we feel even more so because we're psychically open, we're empathic, we're intuitive. So we have a tendency to be the victim. We have the tendency to wallow in self-pity. We can be our own worst enemies. We can be like drown in self-victimhood. We can ruminate. We can have pity parties for ourselves. So it's imperative that we don't fall into that trap. Okay? It's very easy. Now, last week, I was not in a good way on my birthday. It sucked. I had a very bad few days, and I had a pity party for myself. But the bottom line is you have to get up and dust yourself off. It's try to, if we could try to witness our emotions and try to, instead of identifying with our emotions, just know that our emotions are waves of energy. They're states. Let them be, feel them, and let them go. Okay? Because there are going to be times when the dark is going to try to attack us, and they don't have many more tricks up their sleeve. They attack us in our mind. They attack us with our thoughts. They make us feel sick, or they'll make us be depressed or anxious. So if you start to fall into self-victimhood, if you start to ruminate and get depressed and get anxious, and you start to loop in negative mind frames, get out, take a walk, distract yourself, do anything you can to stop that reoccurring thought going down that same pattern in your mind. Whatever it takes, you have to break that pattern. All right? Because water signs are notorious for depression and anxiety, because we are psychic sponges. We pick up everything. And half of the shit that we pick up isn't ours. So when we're depressed, we're not just depressed for us, or we might not even be depressed for us. We could be depressed for everything. We pick up the depression. We pick up the emotions of the people we talk to on the phone. We pick up everything. The person next door, the person walking outside down the street. We pick up everyone's emotions, and it's very, very hard to decipher if we are picking up, if what we're picking up is our own or someone else's. That's why you have to do your grounding work. You have to do your spiritual work. You have to practice daily spiritual hygiene of meditating, clearing yourself, praying, doing your prayers, putting up your psychic warrior, putting up your psychic protection, because I'm getting, if you don't, we could get attacked in our minds. Okay. 6 of Cups. So what I'm getting in March is that we are going to start to become nostalgic, not a bad nostalgia. We're going to start to feel like we're young again. We're going to embrace our inner child and our inner self. We're not going to start, the water signs are going to start being like children again. We're going to not put so much emphasis on adulting, and we're going to start to get that childhood wonder and excitement and enthusiasm back. We're going to embrace our inner child. I'm also getting to that we're going to be very, very curious and full of wonder. Once we stop ruminating and get out of that self-victimhood and embrace the new, it's almost like, yeah, it's almost like once we get out of that last bit of that ego, and once the ego kind of lets go of that lets go of the rope, I'm getting that our higher self will really take over. And it's almost like that inner child is going to come through, and we're going to have a whole new zest for life, a whole new excitement and wonderment as children. I'm also getting to that because we're going to be feeling better and we're going to be more open spiritually. I'm getting that people are going to be generous with their time, and we're going to be generous. I'm getting that people are going to be more loving, more kind, more open. We're going to be more available. We're going to be more helpful, and people are going to be more helpful for us too. There's going to be a lot of give and take. The water signs, I'm getting that is we're very loving and kind, but we've kind of been having to hold back our love and kind of had to hermit ourselves because we're such psychic sponge. So I'm getting that we're going to be able to spend more time with people instead of hibernating, because we're going to be able to share more of our energy. Very beautiful card. And the last card of all the water signs is the 9 of Cups. So there's going to be a lot of happiness and contentment, a lot of wish fulfillment. The 9 of Cups is wish come true. So a lot of wishes are going to come true. A lot of things that people have been waiting for are going to finally happen. We're going to be very happy and content in March. A lot of, yeah, I'm getting there's been a lot of wishes, a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness. The water signs, a lot of the things that you've been waiting for and been patient for, okay? A lot of the things we've been holding out for and been waiting for are going to happen. 9 of Cups is wish fulfillment and happiness and contentment. So water signs for the month of March, the recap is happiness, celebration, getting together, partying, celebration, joy, harmony, and agreement. You're going to be strong in your mind, body, and soul, and in your connections and relationships. Don't fall into self-victimhood. Make sure you keep busy and don't ruminate. If you start to go down a negative mind frame, make sure you ground, take a walk, distract yourself, and take care of your mind. Protect it. You're going to be very generous. You're going to be childlike, and people are going to be generous with you. You're going to get back your enthusiasm and your zest for life like a child. And there's going to be wish fulfillment, dreams come true, happiness and contentment in the month of March 2026 for all you water signs. Woo! Yay! I love it. I love it. All right, folks. Let's do air. Let's do the air signs now. We did water. Now we'll do the air. Let's see. Let me see where all the air signs are. All right, so this is for the Geminis, Libras, and Aquarius. And by the way, folks, even if your sun sign is not like a water sign or an air sign, let's just say if your moon sign or your rising sign, or if like you might be a Pisces like me, but then you have a lot of like air signs in your chart, this reading could impact you. So just keep that in mind. All right, so here we go, folks, for all the air signs. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, Can I get a general reading for March 2026 for all the air signs? What can all the Geminis, Libras, and Aquarians that are watching now or will watch in the replay, what can they expect for March 2026? What say you, Holy Spirit of God and Yeshua the Christ? Here we go. Ooh, you got it's wow. Almost every reading we got the strength card. Okay, so I'm getting for the air signs. It's been a tough road. All right, you've had the weight of the world on your shoulders. All right, you've had a lot of responsibility. And I'm getting that that's going to bleed into the 1st of March, until the first week. But I'm getting hold the line, hold the line. Don't back down. Don't give in. I know you're tired. I know you're weary. I know you're tired and weary. You've gone through the thick of it. You've got the weight of the world on the shoulders. You've had a lot of stress, a lot of responsibility. But the 9 of Wands is saying, hold the line. You're in a good position. You're almost there. You're almost at the end. You're almost at the victory. You almost have won. Hold the line, even though you're battle weary, because you're going to win the prize. You're going to get to the finish line and cross the finish line. You're almost there. Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles means that March is going to be a phenomenal month in terms of money and finances and anything material. If you need money, if you're an air sign, this is your month. Ace of Pentacles, there's going to be new jobs, new investment opportunities. Money's going to come to you. If you need anything physical, tangible, material, if you're waiting for a job offer, if you're waiting if you're waiting to hear if you won a case, anything, any type of good news, anything physical, tangible, you're going to get the house, you're going to get the offer, you're going to sell the house. You're going to win your case. You're going to get that job. Anything to do with money, finances, anything physical and material is going to come to you. It's an epic, epic month. You're winning this month. If you're an air sign, you know how President Trump goes, you're going to win and you're going to get sick of winning. And when you think you can't win anymore, we're going to win and win and win. So all you air signs, you biatches, are going to be winning, winning, winning. I'm telling you. You also got the strength card like every other reading. So this means that all the signs are going to be strength in their mind, their bodies, and souls. All right. Very, very great card. This is also means that this is a card of passion too. So I'm getting for air signs. If you haven't been, let's say you've lost your zest for life, or if you kind of lost that kind of romance or intimacy in your marriage, you might get it back. There's going to be a spark in your life, a spark in your bedroom, a spark in your romance, a spark in your life. You're going to get back that passion on all levels in your life. Also, this is a card of victory, not only victory, but success, taming the lion. This means that all the people that were giving you shit, it's like all the hurdles you had to go over, all the struggles, it's like you're going to win. And the last card is the Two of Swords. Okay, so there's two things with the Two of Swords. One is that you're going to have to make a lot of difficult decisions this month. And I'm telling you right now, you have to put yourself first. Okay, because I know that a lot of air signs, you're very giving. You're the card of the humanitarian. I also know that air signs are very, very social. All right. And they love people. But what I'm getting is that you're really going to have to put yourself first this month. Because there's many things that are going on behind the scenes that you don't know about. Okay, so I'm getting that you are going to have to make some difficult decisions. However, when you make your decisions, you have to put yourself first. Because if you don't, no one else will. You have to be, like I said, you have to be willing to hurt a little bit, to hurt people's feelings, to be uncomfortable, to go through some situations and do some things that you don't want to do in order to do what's best for you. because I'm getting there's a lot of things that are going on behind the scenes that you are not privy to. All right. You will eventually find out the truth. But when you make these decisions, you're really going to have to put yourself first. Okay. Ace of Wands, too, means that this is a whole new beginning for air signs. Once you decide that you're going to put yourself first and do what's best for you, even though you don't know what's going to happen, even though you are between a rock and a hard place, and each decision you feel might lead to trouble, just know once you put yourself first, you're in a whole new path. Because the Ace of Wands is a whole new path. It's like a whole new beginning, a new spark, a new joie de vivre for life, a whole new beginning spiritually and in all facets of your life. So for air signs, March is putting the past behind you, letting go of everyone and everything that doesn't serve you, holding the line, even though you've gone through the muck and mire and the shit, holding the line. Epic reading for anything that you're waiting for: money, jobs, houses to close, any type of investments, anything tangible. You're going to be in a very strong position, body, mind, and soul, healthy, passion back in your life and marriage and your relationships, making difficult decisions, but doing what's best for you, doing what's putting yourself first, because you're in a whole new, it's like a whole new beginning, a whole new fresh start, spiritually, financially, mentally, physically. This is out with the old and in with the new, a whole new beginning, a whole new fresh start in life. Beautiful, beautiful reading. Beautiful, beautiful reading. So there you go, air signs. Okay, we're going to do fire now. Here we go for all the fire signs. All right, so this reading is for the Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius. And if you have a lot of fire, if you have a fire sign as your rising sign, your moon sign, or if you have a lot of fire in your chart, this reading will also impact you. All right, I'm going to do a different. I haven't used these yet. Let's do these. I'm going to do a different deck. All right, folks, let me know if that resonates with you in the chat. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ, can I get a general reading as to those that are air signs, fire signs? These are for my fiery soul brothers and sisters, all the Aries, Leo, and Sagittariuses that are watching now or in the replay. What can they expect to happen in their lives in the month of March 2026? Anything and everything they should, need, would want to know. What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ? After this, we have Earth, and then we're going to call it a night because I'll be on for about 2 hours. High Priestess, Page of Pentacles. Oh, Ace of Cups, love and healing. Woo, everything's going to happen fast. Wow. Okay. All right, folks. So the first card we got is the High Priestess and the Page of Pentacles. Okay, the High Priestess. You are going to have fire signs. Woo, 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 woo. So this is the High Priestess is all about intuition. All right. So you're going to be really, really stepping up in your intuition, and you're going to embrace the divine feminine. So a lot of your psychic and intuitive gifts are going to come online. Now, with the High Priestess, it's all about the dark coming to light. So what I'm getting is that the things that you want to know about, the things that you need clarity on, the secrets, the things that you are confused about, I'm getting you're going to go from dark to the light. So all the secrets, all the things that you're in the dark about are going to come into the light. March is going to be a month where you're going to have a lot of clarity. You're going to end your confusion. You're going to know things. You're going to get clarity. The people, things that were secrets, you're going to find out secrets about people. Lots of things that are in the dark are going to come to the light. You're going to have a lot of clarity about things and understanding. Okay. And also, this is, like I said, the High Priestess is about the divine feminine. And this is a highly spiritual and psychic card. So this is going to be, you're going to have a lot of highly spiritual psychic downloads, upgrades. Absolutely. And I'm also getting to, yeah, it's like all the things that you've been wanting to know that you've been in the dark about are going to come out into the light. All right. We also got the Page of Pentacles. There's going to be a lot of opportunities this month. Okay. You're not going to have to go out for things that you need. If you need a job, it's going to come to you. If you need a car, someone's going to have a car. I'm getting that things are going to be lots of opportunities, tangible opportunities. Money's going to come to you, jobs, finances, anything tangible that you need is going to come to you. There's going to be lots of opportunity. People are just going to help you. If you need something, it's like it's going to just manifest. It's like you're going to think about something and bam, there it is. Pages are nascent. So there's going to be lots of new opportunities. I'm getting that a lot of people that want to get out of their current situations when it comes to job and careers, there's going to be opportunities coming to you to switch careers, to do more of what you love to do, side hustles, side gigs, that sort of thing. Lots of opportunities. I'm getting more so when it comes to making money, jobs and career, and leveling up as to doing what you want to do, your life's purpose sort of thing, and your soul's purpose. We're going to get to the good stuff. Ace of Cups. The fire signs, your fire signs are very, very passionate. And of course, you got the Ace of Cups. So there's going to be lots of starts of romance, lots of new love, lots of rekindling the passion where maybe, you know, there's been a lack of passion, a lack of intimacy. Oh boy. Oh boy. All I'm going to say is make sure you use birth control because you're going to be getting it on. Lots of passion, lots of romance. Surprise pregnancies, Ace of Cups, surprise pregnancies. So, you know, if you're of the birthing age and you don't want to have children, use birth control. Ace of Cups is all about reunion too. There's going to be lots of reunions, a lot of rekindling of relationships. If you have been separated, if there's been estrangements in your family, lots of reunions, making up, reunited, and it feels so good. You know what I'm saying? Also, the Ace of Cups is healing your mind, healing your body, healing your soul, spiritual healing. This is an epic, epic card. Healing, love, and also you're going to be tapping into your creativity because the Ace of Cards is all about artistic ventures, getting really, doing things creative, really tapping into your creativity and things that you love artistically. Beautiful, beautiful card. 8 of Wands. I'm also getting to there's going to be lots of travel because the 8 of Wands is travel. So I'm getting travel. People could be going on planes, traveling, but the 8 of Wands is all about quick movement. So I'm getting, if you are a fire sign, lots of change. The 8 of Wands is the quickest card in the deck. It's rapid change. So if you are a fire sign, there's going to be a lots of rapid change. It's not going to be boring for you in March. All right. Rapid change. Things are going to happen. And just like the prior reading, I'm getting that you are going to be able to manifest at light speed. So be very cognizant of what you say, what you do, who you hang out with, all of your influences, because I'm getting that you are going to, it's like you think it and you're going to manifest it. You say it, you're going to manifest. So make sure what you say, what you do, you're vibrating high because you don't want to manifest things that you don't want to come into your life. So this is rapid movement, rapid change in the month of March, lots of travel, air travel, and I'm getting that everything is going to happen rapidly. Everything. It's going to be a very, like, if you're a fire sign, you're going to be like, holy shit, it's not bad. But I'm getting that everything's going to happen so quickly. And there's going to be so many changes that you're going to be like, okay, wait, I need a break. That sort of thing. Okay. Now, the last card is the 5 of Pentacles. 5 of Pentacles means that you are walking away from everyone and everything that no longer serves you. You're not going to take any shit. You're going to draw boundaries. You're going to step away from people, places, and things that bring you down. Toxic environments, toxic relationships, people that disrespect you. You're not taking any shit anymore. You're walking away and you're leveling up. What a beautiful, beautiful reading. So let's do the recap for the air signs. Everything that you need to know, the clarity, things that you've been in the dark about, you're going to find out all the secrets, everything that you need to know, everything that's been hidden will come out into the light. Epic downloads, spiritual upgrades, and psychic intuition coming online. Lots of offers for jobs, money, situations. People are going to be offering things to you. You're going to be getting job offers, offers to take your business to the next level. You're going to be offered things that, I don't know, maybe jobs, or these are opportunities. There are going to be many opportunities for you to level up in all areas in your life, whether it's your job, your career, taking it to the next level. But I'm getting mostly it's about your soul's purpose and getting out of the toxic 9-to-5 shit jobs and doing and getting with your soul's purpose, things that you're aligned to do, things that you want to do. All right. You're going to be traveling, lots of travel, and things are going to happen at light speed. It's going to be a month where it's just going to be like, holy shit. Hold on to your hats. New love, romance is coming to you. Marriages, proposals, people getting married, birth, surprise pregnancies, healing, creative ventures, the birth of something new. Beautiful, beautiful card. New beginnings on emotional fulfillment at all levels. Love, reunited with family members, reunited with couples. Beautiful, beautiful healing. What a great, great read. And walking away from everyone and everything that no longer serves you. Walking away and moving away from people that disrespect you, toxic environments, trauma, and leveling up and doing what is best for you. Wow, what an epic reading. Woohoo! All right. So last but not least, we did water, we did air, we did fire, and now it's earth. So these are the earth signs. So this is the last. And of course, if you have an earth rising sign, or if you have a lot of earth signs in your chart, this is for you. All right. And we'll do this one. This is for all the Taurians, I guess Taurians, Virgos, and Capricorns. Here we go. Here we go. Holy God, in the name of Yeshua, can I get a general reading for all the earth signs, all those that are Taurus, Virgos, and Capricorns? Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns. What can all the Taurus, Virgo, and Capricorns expect in the month of March 2026? Anything they should, need, would want to know. What say you? Holy Spirit of God, in the name of Yeshua the Christ. All the earth signs, what can they expect in March 2026? What say you, Holy Spirit of God, in Yeshua? Okay, so this fell out. That's the sun card. So right off the bat, if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, if you are an earth sign, it's going to be probably one of the best years of your life. You got the sun card. The sun card is the best card of the deck. Happiness, healing, love, abundance, health, wealth, everything you want. This is your year. And it flung out. Okay, so there you go. Right off the bat, we got that. Wow. Right off the bat. Holy shit. Can't make that up. All right, here we go. I'm still going to pick 5 more. Let me put this over here. Here we go. Oh. Ooh. Oh. I love it. All right. So, all those that are earth signs, I'm getting all the hurt, the grief, the heartache from your past is going to be over. All the relationships, that all the struggles you've gone through are over because you got the Lover's card. So if you're an earth sign and you are not together with your divine mate, you will be. If you've had recent heartache, separation, grief, I'm getting that you will be, that's a thing of the past, because the Lover's card is that means that if you had a recent breakup, divorce, separation, it means that that wasn't your boo, but your boo's coming, because you got the Lover's card. The Lover's card is the twin flame card. It's the card of love, the lovers. I'm also getting too that if you are in an earth sign and if you are not happy in your relationship, if you've suffered a lot of stress, a lot of heartache, a lot of despair, a lot of grief, it means that you are going to walk away from your relationship to be with the one that you should be with. So if you are an earth sign, you are going to be with your boo, your divine boo, your twin flame, your divine mate, your soulmate, whatever it is. You are going to either leave the relationship, this situation you've been in, to be with the one you love, or this means that after heartache and grief and loss and being fucked over, or even deaths of relationship, whether physical death or separation or divorce, it means that you're going to finally meet the right one. And as I said before, and I'll say it again, when we come together with our soulmates, our divine mates, our twin flames, it's not just to make our romantic dreams come true and to fulfill our romantic and, let's say, intimate and love needs and our relationship needs. This is all about our divine purpose. We're coming together because God put us together, because we have divine missions and we're going to give back to humanity. Also, when divine mates, twin flames, when we come together in a romantic relationship, we form a grid around the earth that helps affect the global. We help our personal ascension and the global ascension. Okay. Now we got the Emperor card. So I'm getting, if you are an earth sign, you are really, this is meaning that this year, especially in March, because we're talking about March 2026, I'm getting that you are really going to have an amazing connection with God, because we got the Emperor card. So it's like all of your prayers are going to come true. You're going to have a connection with God that is unbelievable. Okay, unbelievable. God is going to really, I'm getting upgrade, lots of spiritual upgrades, divine DNA, and I'm just getting your connection with God is unbelievable. I'm also getting too, because you are an earth sign, even more so, if you want to connect with the divine, it's very imperative that you get in earth, dirt, sand, earth sign. You have to touch the earth to connect to God. Okay? You're an earth sign for a reason. I'm also getting too that you are going to become your own authority, because the Emperor card is all about authority and authority figures and people that have control and authority over you. And I'm getting that you are no longer going to have, and no one's going to have any authority over you. You're going to be your own authority in all aspects in your life, especially your higher self. I'm getting that God is going to connect you with your higher self, and your higher self is going to kick your ego's ass, and you are really going to merge with your higher self and become your own authority on all aspects of your life. Beautiful, beautiful card. Unbelievable. The Wheel of Fortune is a sudden change of fortune. Okay. This is like winning the lottery. You're going to be so lucky this month. This is literally the card of you can't stop what's coming. So I'm getting, you're going to have drastic change, big changes, but great changes, changes that are going to make you happy, changes that are going to make your heart sing. All right. This is like all the good karma that you put out is going to come back to you. It's like all the good things you've done, all your good deeds, all the seeds that you've sown are going to come back, and you're going to have an amazing harvest. Beautiful times ahead. Lucky, lucky card. And the last card is the Knight of Wands. So I'm getting, there's a lot of you that are going to travel, a lot of you that are going to change your residence. This is the card of movement, quick, passionate movement. So March is going to be, I'm getting a lot of people are going to move. A lot of people are going to be going on trips, but I'm getting that March is going to be a very, very quick month. It's like you're not going to sit idly by. You're going to make decisions. You might even make impulsive decisions that are based on passion and just verve and excitement and enthusiasm. Okay, the Knight of Wands is all about movement, passionate movement, quick movement. So I'm getting there's going to be a lot of people that are going to be moving in the direction of their dreams. I'm getting there's a lot of people that are going to be out and about, but I feel like there's going to be a lot of people that are going to travel and moving, maybe changing your residence, maybe buying a house, traveling. But I'm getting that March is a great, great month. If you're an earth sign, a lot of movement, not sitting idly by, getting out of your house, and lots of change. You're not going to just sit by. I'm getting that. It's like you're going to be, it's almost like you're going to have ants in your pants. You're not going to be able to sit still. You're going to be doing this. You're going to be doing that. You're not going to be sitting idle. You're going to be having your hands into a lot of different things. So it's going to be a very, very exciting month. And of course, what fell out was the Sun card, and it's the best card of the deck, meaning that March is going to be one of the most epic, best months if you're an earth sign. Happiness, health, wealth, abundance, completion. Beautiful, beautiful card. Wow. So if you are an earth sign, if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, or if you have a lot of earth in your chart or a rising sign, all of your heartache, despair, grief, sadness, and sorrows in the past, there's going to be reunions. You're going to be making a lot of decisions in your life. You're going to be leaving the people that give you the headaches behind and starting new love. You're either going to be leaving a relationship to start a new relationship, or if you've been in a divorce, or if your mate has died, or if you're a widow or a widower, or if you've been separated or divorced, there's going to be new love in your life. Okay? You're going to be leveling up. God is answering your prayers. You're going to have a real strong, very clear connection with God. And I'm also getting that you're going to be very, very much merging with your higher self, and you are going to become the authority on your life. Spiritually, mentally, physically, you're going to be large and in charge and become the guru and the authority of your life. Okay? You are going to be merging with your higher self. Lots of big, epic changes in a new direction. Lots of luck. This is a sudden change of fortune. Unbelievable things are going to happen. Blessings, wonders, miracles, signs, and wonders. Luck is going to be your luck. It's going to be a lucky month. And look, it's March, the month of like, St. Patrick's Day, the luck of the Irish month. It's the perfect month. Luck of the Irish, leprechauns, and we have shamrocks. A lucky month. This is literally the month of you can't stop what's coming. This is destiny. All the good that you've been waiting for that is destined to happen to you is going to happen this month. Great card. Lots of moving, lots of changing of residence, selling home, moving home, lots of travel. You're not going to be sitting idly by. Everything's going to happen quick. You're going to make quick, impulsive decisions. You're going to have a lot of passion. You're going to be very strong with what you're going to do, and you're not going to sit idly by. You're going to be doing a lot of things, moving around, moving and shaking. You're going to have your hands in a lot of different things, and there's going to be lots of movement and passion, and you're going to be doing a lot of stuff. All right? And you got the Sun card. Lots of happiness, harmony, healing, wealth, abundance, the best card of the deck. So if you are a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn, you have a lot of earth sign in your chart, March is going to be probably one of the most epic months. It's going to be a phenomenal month for you. Woohoo! I love it. All right, folks, I've been on for a little over 2 hours now. I'm getting tired. And I'm going to go out and I'm going to go look at the planetary alignment, see, because I want to see all the, the planetary parade. So I'm going to go out and look. It's actually nice out. It's like, It was like 45 degrees and sunny. It's been feeling like it's 80 degrees out. I swear, after having blizzard, after going through a blizzard and freezing my arse off, and it's been, below zero, just like really, really cold temperatures and like in the teens. It's like it gets up to 45 and 50 and it feels like it's 85 degrees and we can go sun tanning. All right, folks, please like, share, and subscribe. I will be taping with Laura on Monday. We'll be doing our weekly video. Yeah, if anyone wants a personal reading with me or an email reading, underneath the description of the show is the link to my Buy Me a Coffee page. Again, my website is under construction, but you can get any of my readings, any of my services on my Buy Me a Coffee page. And what else? Yeah, I think that's about it. So until I see you again, just know that I love you, and March is going to be a phenomenal month. We are almost there, folks. I know it's very sad that we went to war with Iran, but it's almost over. We are at the end of this movie, and thank the Lord. Hallelujah. Thank the Lord. I don't know about you, but I need it. We need it to be done. We are weary. We are weary, and we need it to be done. All right, folks, I love you, and I will see you soon. Bye. God bless you.